Hello students, today we will continue with a new topic for the chapter The End of Bipolarity of your class 12th textbook of Political Science, Contemporary World Politics. This new topic is an elaboration of a part of the chapter which you have already studied, that is CIS. So we are going to study about the end of USSR. We have already studied about it. Now we are going to study about the birth of CIS. So this is a map which is showing CIS to us, that is the Commonwealth of Independent States. You can see this is Russia, this is huge, one of the biggest independent states. Then Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, Ukraine, Moldova, Belarus. So all these, even this small little thing here is Russia. So these are all the states which are a part of CIS. Okay. So you had this whole thing used to be USSR at a time, and now this is CIS, all independent states. Okay. So how did this come to be? Well, when there was a coup that took place in 1991, and under the leadership of Boris Yeltsin, who emerged as a national hero, the Russian Republic, where Yeltsin won a popular election, began to shake off centralized control. He did not want to be controlled by somebody else. And then power started to shift from Soviet center to all the republics. And these states now started seeing themselves as sovereign states. So by December 1991, under the leadership of Yeltsin, Russia, Russia, Ukraine and Belarus. Russia, Ukraine and Belarus. These are big states. Even Kazakhstan is very big. So these states, they decided to leave Soviet Union and become republics on their own. So they disbanded Soviet Union. खत्म हो गया, Soviet Union को खत्म कर दिया उन्होंने, ना मानना शुरू कर दिया Soviet Union को और अपने आप को अलग मानने लगे रशिया, बेलारूस और यूक्रेन. Communist Party was also banned, and little by little all these little countries which saw that अरे ये तो अलग हो गए, हम कहाँ पे हैं? So they also demanded to be separate, and to see that there is no kind of fight or there is no kind of differences, it was decided that these countries also be given independent status, and a Commonwealth of Independence was formed, and all these countries got membership in it, and they all became independent, and Soviet Union came to an end. Okay, so that is how Soviet Union disintegrated and CIS was formed. Now, one problem that was in front of everybody was that who would take over from whatever Soviet Union has left behind. After all, Soviet Union was a superpower. We have seen in the map that Russia was the biggest, largest state in this or in amongst all these. So Russia was made the successor of Soviet Union. It also inherited Soviet seat in UN Security Council, and it also was the only nuclear state, so it got the nuclear weapons also. And this way, the old Soviet Union came to an end. It was dead. Okay. Then came into being CIS, that is the Commonwealth of Independent States. It was the organization of newly independent countries formed post the disintegration of USSR, after the disintegration of USSR. Okay? It was established on 8 December 1991, I've already told you that, by Russia, Belarus and Ukraine. Later, these countries joined by 1991, 21st December 1991. Armenia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Moldova, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, etc. They joined by 21st December 1991. The CIS aims to promote the coordination of its members in the realm of trade, finance, lawmaking and security, to support cooperation on democratization, cross-border crime prevention, and participates in UN peacekeeping forces. So this is the aim of the CIS. They all work together to achieve cooperation and maintain democratization of their countries. These are the dates on which country, which nation got its full status. So 8 December, Belarus and Russia full membership. 8 December, Ukraine de facto participating officially, not a member. 21st December, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Moldova, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, they got full membership. And Turkmenistan was an unofficial associate member. These are the Commonwealth, the different, everybody had to get a different flag then, because before that everybody was under the Soviet Union emblem or flag. Now this is the Commonwealth logo, and this is the Commonwealth state flag. But every country you see has a flag of its own. So on 8th December, the leaders of Belarus, Russia and Ukraine signed a creation agreement on the dissolution of the Soviet Union and creation of CIS. At the same time, they declared that the new organization would be open to all republics of former Soviet Union, as well as nations sharing the same goals. So the creation agreement abolished the USSR and stated that all members were sovereign and independent states. Again, 22nd December 1991, these 8 countries, these 8 former Soviet republics, they became independent. Georgia joined 2 years later in 1993, while the 3 Baltic states of Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania chose not to take part. Then the creation agreement remained the main constituent document of the CIS until January 1993, when CIS charter was adopted. Then one of the 3 founding members ratified the creation agreement in December 1991. Ukraine did not ratify and formally is not a member of the CIS. In September 1993, the heads of the CIS states signed an agreement on the creation of economic union to form common economic space grounded by free movement of goods, services, labor, force, capital. 3 months later, on 3rd December, Georgia joined the Commonwealth. So yeah, this is like a movement, or this is like a agreement amongst these all countries, because one time they were all together. So now they were trying to become together or stay together in cooperation with each other through this system of CIS. So in order to facilitate further integration, the agreement on deepening of integration in economic humanitarian field of 4 countries, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, an agreement on creation of Commonwealth of several sovereign republics was signed. In 2000, the heads of the 5 countries signed an agreement of EAEC, that is Eurasian Economic Community. And in 2005, Uzbekistan made statement to join the organization. In 2003, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Russia, Ukraine signed agreement of formation of common economic space. So this way you see the CIS kept on growing. From few members, later almost every country, every republic joined the CIS. So these are the charter bodies of CIS, okay, which work towards the benefiting the republics who are members of CIS. So this was about CIS. In very brief, we have taken up this topic, and I hope you have understood it. And if there is any flaw, I'm sorry for that. And thank you for your patience and listening to me so intently. Stay home, stay safe.